Welcome back, we'll start again. So, let us look. We have some things to build. That is that one here. And that is round stuff. You see it not good from there. Not good from anywhere. Here, that is that we want to build. So, add mesh cylinder. 24 is okay. Scale down. Rotate rotate set 90 degrees. Makes no sense, but okay. Rotate Y 90 degrees. Okay. Scale X. Good. We need a hole in. So that means we have to take the front and the back face. Extrude scale down. Now he makes it in the middle smaller, so we have to look from front, scale X, bring it out. Good. Then X, delete only faces. Then it is open. We must close it. So we mark with hold it Alt key, right mouse button, click there, both loops, spacebar, search, bridge, edge loops, and then you have closed that. Good. Next one is we want to bevel them. So Control B, bevel that. Same on the other side. Then in the inner side. And that inner side. Good. We give a smooth on it. Then we have that. So we need that outcoming part there and the screw on it. So we need a second cylinder. We let it like it is. We rotate X 90 degrees. That is nearly what we want to have. So that should be in the middle here, because the middle will be cutted. And that should not stand on there, on there. So we bring it there. That is the mesh we want to build. Here is the same as before. We need here 2 loops for the shading. Scale Y. Then we need here to bevel. Control B, move, roll. Here same. Control, move, roll. Good. We take a smooth. Here we make the 2 loops also for the shading shit there. And we make a Shift D copy of that, bring that down to the part. Good. Now we cut the half of them, but before we bring them all together, Shift D, make a copy, join them together as one, bring them here and cut the half. So that means we can take here word selection with background selection, and we get here border selection, and take here Shift D, make a copy first, bring it there, D, border selection, delete all, then it is open now. We can close them now, F, and and here F2. Now we need to make them here as long as the other. So that means we make Control plus to get the hole back, and look from side and bring it to this ref point. Same as here, mark one loop, Control plus, and bring it to ref point. So that is the basic structure for that. Here we have to close that for sure. F, here to F. We make it in two parts. So that means that we take here L selection, then P to separate selection, and then it is a singular mesh. Have nothing to do with that. Okay, object, apply, rotation scale, set the origin to geometry, same here. Object, apply, rotation scale, set origin to geometry. Good. We need the screws on there. So the 6 counted with a circle under it. We look that we have some. That is it. So Shift D, we take them and bring them to position, grabbing, positioning. Then we look what is our object, so bring it in front, jump there, bring up, look from front, scale down, and bring it on position. Let a little space there. Okay, Shift D, bring it down 2, and out of the rest comes normally the screw end. So we take them all here and join them together as one. Wow, it crashed again. Nobody knows why. So I have to do this such shit again. Where we started, I've forgotten it. And it loads. Oh, I hate this. Holy shit here. So, yeah, then we start again. Good, we start with another one. No problem. We can do that all. So, we make that speedometer there. So add mesh, cube, scale down, then with background selection, root selection, we bring it there and there and here and there. Good. From here we go down to, so we extrude to that part, extrude to that part, extrude there, and close this whole thing there with F. Then we get the back, close that, the front, close it, and here we need a cut in the middle. We scale X0, so we have a straight line there. We delete the whole background. Good. That is the base mesh, as much times before. We make them smaller, so scale Y. Good. Then we go here, edit mode, select all with A, Shift D, rotate set 180. Then we merge them together here. So that means we take that point and say here by tools merge at center, and here the same. Then we merge that at the center. merge at center. I don't like this mirror thing there because that often makes shit there. And here we must think on that is turned, so the normals are turned too. So we need shading and recalculate the normals to get a good result. Good. Shift D, bring it down to File, Save. It should be rounded in each edges there. So at first I think we bevel the whole line there. So that means we take that here. Yeah, that is the whole line. So Control B, move and roll. And you see that isn't the best for that, so we extrude scale a little. Then we take 2 loops in there. Here 2. So we see that he don't make it right to all the stuff there. So we have to do it manually by a knife. And cut it there around. And here is the same. At the down part he cuts not complete to it. So we have to do it manually. Good. Now we can bevel that. The whole line here. Not that one, that here. Very bad topology, I see it now, but okay. Good, Control B, move and roll. Okay, if not, we make it simple. We take here a modifier, so the subdivision surface, give them a level 2, and then we only make the hard edges there, and then we have that holy shit there. So I make it the other way. I make it every time the other way. So we only take the edges here. And Control B, move and roll. And we have that. That's more than we got before. So Shift D. File, save. Then we look what we got here. Why that not turns complete correctly. So we try it again. Face, face, Control V. Nothing happens. Can be that we must apply before the rotation scale because that changed. And I don't know, in this version we had recalculate the normals. Then again, it will be no, nothing happens. Nobody knows why. Then we need a clear maybe. So we go on the tools, remove doubles, 0. That is not a problem. So we try it one by one. Same, nothing happens. You can't bevel this edge there. That's a new version of don't understanding this shit there, but okay. So we bevel that. Yeah, there's a function. Wow, Blender isn't bad. So we have that. Not the best maybe, but better than nothing. So we smooth that. Done. And it looks nearly like that, yeah. But we can make here the middle part a little bit up. Then it looks a little bit better. So here, woo, yeah, nice one. So Control R to make loops on the back for the shading, and you see there are some arrows. I don't know why he don't cuts there around. You have no brother, no sister. He is an asshole. I don't know. So we let it like it is. Then we give them here the inner loop as a seam, so we can put a texture on it. So mark seam there. Then the whole back line. So that one, not that one, that one. That is holy shit sometimes. I told it you 1,000 times, you see it 1,000 times. I don't know why that is all so shitty there. But it's what we make. It is like it is. So mark seam, and here the little part from there to there, mark seam 2. So that is all we need. We say unwrap. That should work. File, save, and we make here an unwrap from view. So we have that. Then we take here the black plastic, plastic glossy, plastic rough, metal. Then we take the rough one. It's very rough. And we give them another number here, so the next version of it, it shouldn't be rough, so little glossy with speedometer. Good. So we change that here, the notes, because we have built a new, so we can get here another. At first we need here a much smaller one, so we try here vector and mapping and get here much lower. So 3.3. That is a little bit too much, I think, and it's too hard. So we have to get here a math converter between the image and the displacement, and here we set it to multiply, and you see it gets better. And here the value should be maximum 100. Normally it should be much less. Normally is 0.3. That is a normal value for that. Good. But we let it like it is. And then we need here the other material, so we make a new material, we make a new here, we get from the black plastic one the texture mapping, the image, and the principal shader. So Control C to copy, go to the material, Control V to put in. Then we don't need this diffuse. We take the principal shader in, and we take here a picture from the speedometer. So I have done that before. So there are two speedometers. You can take each one, make a screen shot from that, and then you have it that, or you can take that screenshot, bang, you have it. Good. I take the second one, so I get it here at that one, and put it from color into the principal shader color. Then we need to apply that on his place. So we only take the front. So that first it should be all scale Y0, and it should have this material. So we click on the material and we call it speedometer. Good. And it shouldn't be titled, so we have to give here minimum, maximum 1. That's okay. So we have it here. Good. Then we have to search here our speedometer. Yep, that's it. And we have to scale them up. We must unwrap that maybe new. So we get here object, apply rotation scale, set origin to geometry, go again in and say unwrap from U and scale them up. Look what the mapping here says. Now the scale is changed, so we scale all in 1 0 in 1 here in the scale, because we copied that from another one and the other one has other editing in there, and that was a problem. So yeah, we only take that here that we need, and we can now get here the reference points to that point that we want. So when we catch that, we can handle that how we would set that. Here same, grab it, and then you can control that. So we have that, and that is enough for this bike there. Yeah, you can make that all objects and can model that and so, but it takes very long, and I have no fun with that, so I let it like this. That is a good speedometer. You see what it is, that's fine. Good. So we get this here to move to second layer, and we save it as a new version. And I don't really know what we done before. This thing it was. Yeah. Okay. So we do that again. You know how it works, so I don't speak about that. I do it. thought it was on, but okay. Don't matter. Good. I redone that. There's all black steel, glossy. So I give them here first an unwrap, and then this black steel something, metal, little glossy, and then we have that here, and that is okay. And you see it lags here. We are at a critical point, okay. So file, save. When you get such that it don't work floating, then you must build instances of all and work with the instances, because they are rendered at one layer and not need the RAM for place it. I show you one time how it works. That means here the tire, have it there, there's the tire, and we want to make an instance of them. So we say that layer we make all instances on. So I put them by move to this layer. There is on this layer, and he should be in the middle. Middle is there. So Shift C, the 3D cursor jumps to the middle. Alt G, then the wheel jumps there. That is important because when you place it anywhere, it appears anywhere. But when you have it here in the middle, you can place it in the other like you would, and not with a distance from the middle. Yeah. Okay, so we have to give them a group name. So Control G, So we can create a group and we give them name. That is the back or front wheel, I don't know. So wheel 1 simply, because the other one is the same one, so it's not important. Then we go back to first layer. Here we had that there, and we have that there, and we don't need that again because we have an instance of them. So X, I can delete that. We have 242 words, thousands. So delete that. We have less, 2000. And we can now add a group instance, and here's our wheel group that we built. And now we have an instance of the wheel. That means the wheel is not really here. You see it. No words comes more. But it is there. It is an instance. So here you can make this cross smaller, and you can normally Shift D, copy that and all this other stuff, and you see we have a second one, and nothing appears here on the words, and that makes it faster to move to do their sum. Yeah, and that we have to do with all this shit. All must to this layer and must be on instance. So that here's the break. So what we have to do, M to move to that fifth layer. Go to the fifth layer. Look where it is. Nobody knows it. So there it is, and you see it. It must be in the middle there. So Shift C, 3D cursor there, Alt G. The object jumps to the middle point, to the 3D cursor, and now we give them a name. So Control G, group, and we call it break circle. So break circle is there, so we can go to the first layer and bring it back to by clicking 3D cursor there, by left click, and add group instance, and we have now the break circle there. We put it in, and it is there, and it has not changed that one. That changed because we did the original add another layer. That is why that changed there. So we have to go here less, because that is too much later when you have thousands of this there. Yeah, so we bring that a little bit more there and that more there. That is okay. Good. File, save. So the same we have here. We don't need that break again, so we can delete it and can take here from the instance, and it is turned in the wrong direction, so we can take that for the other side, but we don't make it so rotate set 180, so it is turned, and then we take Shift D, simply copy, and you see nothing changed, but less because we deleted the other one, so we have less, and that then is faster to move that out. File, save. So next one is that for the chain there, you can see here how many it has itself, 7,500. That is much, and real too much, and not at all, but equal. We move that to the fifth layer, and Shift C, then Alt G, jump to 0 on the numpad, then Control G, make a group. We call it gear chain 1. So return, go to first layer, place it there, so click there with left, and add group instance gear chain 1, and it appears there, bring it to his position, and minimize here the empty. The empty is the holder for the object. An empty is only in holder and on position with a cross, and you can place there some or get that as a reference point. But that is all too much for beginners, so better let that. Good. Next one, we make that here. So M to move fifth layer, go to fifth layer, Shift C, Alt G, and it should be all in the middle, so that looks later all is there, but that is the way to do that correctly. That is correct. So now Control G, make a group, and we call it food holder 1. So we go back to first layer and get it there where it should. So here add group instance food holder 1, bring it in front. It should be later on this black thing, but deeper, and there comes another thing on, but ego. So the empty, we make the cross smaller, and we have one on the other side. So when we kill that, we have 173 now, and we kill that. Wow, much less. So we get this empty, this object there, Shift D, our instance, and simply take them, and nothing changed. And we can mirror that also. All is possible with that, but it needs no words, and that is fine. And that we will reach here. Maybe your computer crashed before my PC crashes, but when I normally the best is to handle it with 100,000 maximum to get a floating good fast system. So we have that. That's the foot holder 2. So move to the fifth layer, go there, same as before, Shift C, Alt G, Control G, foot holder 2, and back to first. Place it there, add group instance foot holder 2, we have it there, grab and position. Get the empty axis down there, and here at the back we have another one, so X we can delete that and take here our instance, Shift D, move it there, and use a mirror to get it turned. Yes, and bring it near to. Good. So we have to do that with all these parts. You can't imagine it, but it is really so. And I hate it each time. We take the seat, move it to fifth layer, fifth layer is here. Shift C or G, Control G, seed. 1 because we have 2. So return first layer, left click to place 3D cursor, add instance seed is there. Make the cross smaller, top view to place it. Good. Let's look here at the fifth layer. It's all on the same point. That's okay. Good. We've done that. So next one, a tank. To move the fifth layer, I don't must speak it each time again, so you know what to do. And you see it here what I do, so no problem. Good. C2. And only bring things there which are really done. Because when they're not really done, you must make it again, yeah. That is shit. So you cannot move all there, because not all is done now. Oh yes, much to do. And I must say, that was it for today. You can make that all finished. I make that same at the next tutorial there, but I'm finished for today. So have a nice day. See you. Bye.